bullying,
the Me Too movement against sexual
toxic
harassment.
masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it?
In January 2019, Gillette launched a massive purpose-driven campaign to revitalize and reframe its slogan, "The best a man can get," in the age of Me Too, addressing existing masculine stereotypes and encouraging men to take responsibility in fighting sexist behavior. The spot gained wide attention, but the reactions were overwhelmingly negative. Dislikes on YouTube outnumbered the likes by 2-1, with comments overwhelmingly venting anger and dismay. Award-winning columnist and marketing professor Mark Ritson called the Gillette campaign the year's worst marketing move in his article on Marketing Week. Referring to locality data findings, he concludes that Gillette has chosen exactly the wrong message for its existing consumers. And also recent data suggests that localities-driven predictions about Gillette's toxic masculinity campaign indeed were on point. Unit sales for the quarter of the campaign are down 3% and net sales even down 8%. In the tutorial, we will use World of Localities to profile male Gillette users and explain why the main message of the spot provokes such negative reactions among its consumer base. So let's take the journey to find out. So we will first select male Gillette users from the Western world. That is Europe, Australia, Canada, the US, 15 countries. And we will compare them. And we have now restricted our analysis to the Western world. So now let's just incorporate males. So we go to the demographics, pick males, do that for the reference group as well. So now we restricted our analysis further to just incorporate males. And then let's go to the brands, select care, products, and Gillette. So selecting Gillette users in our target audience allows us to compare male Gillette users from the Western world with other males from the Western world. So the others are the reference group. And we're ready to start our journey. Let's call it Gillette. So the data is running. And we are ready to meet our target audience. So we have the localities compass, and we can view the results of the journey. Let's start with exploring the value segments of male Western Gillette users. So we can see that they belong more often to more culturally conservative value segments in Western societies, that are the achievers and the conservatives. And next we will explore the relevant social trends that are active among this audience. We go to the trends. And yes, we can see that national pride and family time are among the most distinctive trends among male Gillette buyers that set them apart from men who do not buy Gillette. And on the contrary, we see that gender role flexibility is among the most distinctive trends that set male Gillette buyers negatively apart from other men. So next, let's go to the UN Sustainability Development Goals. And we can see that decent work and economic growth and no poverty are relatively important SDGs to these male Gillette users. However, we're interested in where SDG number 5, gender equality, ranks. So we have to look at the data screen and select the global goals. And we can see that it's scoring really low. So they are distinctive in their low priority with respect to gender equality. It is also the third lowest scoring SDG overall for male Gillette users. So with its ad, Gillette takes a clear stance in a polarized Western debate on gender roles in society, but on the opposite side of where its consumers are. So the question is whether these kinds of insights have been taken into account sufficiently by the brand managers of Gillette when they were creating the campaign. And now we're wondering, does this mean brands such as Gillette should forget about purpose-based campaigning on topics such as gender equality? No, absolutely not. But to be clear, we strongly advocate that brands play a responsible role in society and resonate with any of the UN SDGs, including gender equality, even though it does not make sense for all brands to develop a purpose-based campaign. However, we want to dispel the myth that only brands whose target audience are dominated by liberal or cosmopolitans, so our locality segment of the creatives who are underrepresented among Gillette buyers, can benefit from purpose campaigns. Good campaign, however, does require to step into the shoes of your audience. So what kind of insights does the World of Localities application provide for creating a campaign strategy that resonates better with the current Gillette user base? For example, if we look at the values, the top distinctive values of male Gillette buyers are responsible, brave and honor, and respect. It is very well possible that to frame a positive Me Too related message around these values and that would resonate with Gillette buyers. The campaign could, for example, be about stimulating honorable behavior, respect for masculinity, and instilling a sense of responsibility to protect women without an accusatory tone. So what can we learn from this case? What the example of the Gillette campaign shows is how purpose-based campaigning should not only be based on an authentic message for societal change, but should also be tuned to the consumers you want to convince. Marketing is a science and an art. The science is rooted in a deep understanding of your target audience, and the art is to hit your message home with spot-on creative ads and messaging. And without the proper data insights, the art can become a pitfall. So this can be easily avoided beforehand with values-based data and consumer insights, and always make sure to meet your audience at the sweet spot between your purpose values and theirs. So this is especially sensitive in purpose campaigning, which is all about elevating your brand and audience. Developing an authentic ad which feels right from your own perspective as a marketeer might, in reality, push your consumers away from the higher purpose you want to achieve. We hope you liked the tutorial and see you in the next one.